You seem to have calmed down now. I'm sick of running everywhere. Time for a new experiment, maybe? Don't tell me you're still trying to conquer Canton City! You should know by now those time patrollers aren't messing around. Energy and Dragon Balls are finite resources. Instead of wasting them, we need to try to...
Silence! Only a rank amateur would give up at this point. The enemy is in disarray. When better to strike? Who cares how finite they are? Resources are meant to be used. Between the crystal's energy and also the potential of the Dragon Balls. A devious idea is taking form. I know exactly how we'll put them to good use.
You don't mean to say you made that rift? You would go to such lengths?
What is your move, I wonder? Either way, this should certainly prove interesting.
Just when I think I've seen it all, you surprise me. When it comes to lab rats, you're the best.
What to do? Huh? Frieza, but why? Oh yes, this will do nicely. A brand new base to commemorate my new reign. It would be perfect in every possible way, were it not for the vermin who insist on popping up. If no one else can get it done, I'm left no other choice but to exterminate them myself.
You're a weird guy, you know that? If it's your new base, why do you seem so intent on straight up trashing the joint?
The view wasn't quite up to my standards. Besides, creation and destruction walk hand in hand. Struggling is a waste of time. You don't honestly think you can repel me twice? Like I would deign to allow that. I'll never make the same mistake more than but once. The real fun is about to begin. Hear my words, Shenron! Appear before me and grant my wish!
No way! Canton City!
I haven't seen you in ages. Sadly, though, you seem to have shirked your duty.
Frieza! Phew!
I get it. So that's your plan, huh? Collect all the Dragon Balls? That's not gonna work. Shinron is strong, but weak Kai are stronger. So I've got news for you. Using him to become the Supreme Kai of Time? You're out of luck!
Pardon, I shouldn't laugh. I just couldn't help myself. Shenron was whining about the same thing not long ago. Even so, there's no way you could see this coming. Now, we've stuffed you to the gills with his energy. Making me a god should be a simple enough task. It would seem good Shenron has turned a deaf ear to music.
Of course he has. Using crystals on Shenron was a long shot from the start. Looking at the data, though, he seems to be gradually adapting to the crystal's power. We need time or some catalyst.
If it's working after all, keep it up!
He's like how much energy can we funnel into him?
Either way, you have to stop him. You're not stopping anything. No way! Why is Fuse attack so strong? Sorry, I didn't know you were stuck in slow motion. Not good!
Watch closely, Time Patrollers! Now, Shenron, you will know rebirth. Embrace the power coursing through every fiber of your being! The stage is set! My moment of triumph can begin!
I don't believe it! You're seriously awesome!
Excellent. You will grant my wish without delay. Make me a god. Frieza, the new supreme Kai of time!
Shenron, acknowledge your wish.
Wait, so just like that, he can...
Divine power at last!
Frieza's power level is rocketing higher! Over there. What am I looking at? Check out that crystal.
go into a lot of trouble to protect it. Can't get too good of a look at it in the way. In that case, how about we convince him to move?
Magnificent. So this is the power of the divine, and yet it feels markedly undivine.
Look, you're forcing divine power into a non-divine vessel. You can't expect to use all the bells and whistles right out of the gate. My theory is that Shenron's retconning your past, making it so that you'll have always been a god, not starting now.
If that's the case, then marvel at my creation. The harvest is best when the time is right.
How many he shows up here? Frieza's all over the place. That'll take us forever.
We have to help stop Frieza, whatever it takes. That barrier's serious business. Come on, we need to get a closer look at that crystal if we want to get through. Call me crazy, but it's like the lightning is trying to prevent us from destroying the crystals. With the damn barrier. Okay, let's pull back and look for an opening in the enemy ranks.
This is a sacred place with everything we want. At this rate, we don't have enough time to collect the scroll. Hey, we've got a time! Please come to me! Can you hear me? Those three force rooms are going wild out there! Is it cooler if I made it give them a good whack? Go to us! The only other group we would actually do is Trunks! We have a request!
What is it?
Here we go!
Oh, I get it. We can do that. Sorry about this, but I have to leave you on your own for a bit. Stay safe, okay? I will return.
If I remember right, Geo also snapped back to reality after some crystals were destroyed. Destroying these crystals might have the same effect. I know it's not indefinite, but judging from his appearance, I don't think Shenron means doing bad. It looks like he's stashing around because of all the people these crystals are holding, right? So keep stashing those crystals wherever you hear them. It might bring Shenron back to his senses.
That'd work! It
we didn't have all these extras. Just for you. The energy I'll get from this is mind-blowing!
Is energy the only thing you care about? Look at the destruction you caused!
What was I so worried about? This is a poetry sacrifice for all the energy I've gained as a result!
A paltry sacrifice? Just listen to yourself!
Actually, losing the crystal seems to be having an impact on Shenron.
Do you mean to say we'll lose control of Shenron if this keeps up? I'd prefer nothing unexpected happen while my gauntlet is still being written. But look at those pitiful patrollers. They'll sooner go to their doom than stop me.
I wouldn't be so sure. Run-of-the-mill foot soldiers get much stronger thanks to the crystal's power. But Shenron is way overpowered even before the crystals. Just juice them up and watch them go.
I thought I'd be bored out of my skull just sitting back and watching this all unfold. Much to my delight, I find that it's great fun to see you get steamrolled so thoroughly.
One crystal left! So close now! We need to take it out!
Seems I have little choice.
You can sense the overwhelming power, can you not? Be honored. This is the power of a newborn god. I can't control time quite yet, but this strength is more than enough to hurl you headlong into your graves. On top of a dragon, those just a little louder. Is this to your liking? It's far easier to you than it looks. It feels like I'm losing power.
That's impossible! Unless history's getting corrected!
And if that's the case, Trunks and the others must be doing the opposite.
It's not understand!
We have Goku to the With their help, I managed to get out of time. Those patrols, everyone is risking my life to fight, to do the right thing. They're brave, not selfish and tyrannical like you. All you heroes, you dead. History the one, everyone freezes, because it's been to the world of
Mouthy little slug! I'll squeeze the life out of you myself!
No good! The Frieza Force fighters are getting crowded! Damn it!
go!
You're so much drama! I don't believe it! You're seriously awesome! The rift is still open. We can chase him. Get moving! Hold on. I want to join.
Love it! But we probably shouldn't let you go with. Well, let me explain my reasoning, yeah? Baldy's back in his right mind again, not a moment too soon. And Frieza's Dragon Balls plan, I'd say we foiled that one. The part of history you were in before, it's starting to return to its original form. That's why, if I keep dragging you all over the place, it could have some disastrous results. Too risky. It would be a crime, changing things that much. So just leave it to me. By the time I'm done with them, they'll think twice before they go messing around with history again.
You're graced with the presence of the supreme eye of time. What a surprise! I thought you preferred to issue your orders in safety from afar.
Unlike a certain cute-sized tyrant, I know better than to go messing around with the past for fun. Fixing history is a big job. I can't just foist it off on Goku and Vegeta if I can help it.
You gotta be kidding me! You pat yourselves on the back, but I'm doing the math here. You guys are seriously outnumbered.
You're fine. We have things we value. As long as we know that, you don't have to get it.
Suffice it to say, underestimating us will serve you. Waking Shenron from his suffering, did you really think that would have any bearing on my power? Well, it's true you didn't grant me my wish. I stole all of his energy. Call it my contribution. And it's just enough to let me keep on playing God.
It's no good. No matter how much we attack him, nothing leaves a mark.
Forcing my own power to obey his will. He may seem invincible right now, but his body pays a price.
Let us begin!
Perhaps I should give that one trick a try.
What just happened? I feel so heavy.
I've rewound time on that toad who used to take such pride. All that training undone with the snap of my fingers.
Let us begin!
We got this, Frieza. If we fail, we can just loop back to the beginning.
The beginning indeed.
What was that?
Rewind time within this rift instantaneously. Is that even possible? But we had him on the ropes. How was he able to wield so much power? If we let him slip through our grasp now, we may never have another chance to end this.
Yeah, but if we keep hacking away at our enemies, they'll just turn back time and force a do-over.
It'll be okay. I have an idea. The next time Frieza makes a move, that's when we strike.
Ready for this?
Stop going back!
How long did you guys win the supreme high of time, huh? There's no way was I gonna let some usurper show me its place in a row.
It's this! Stop texting me!
That's the ticket? Wow! You're getting on my very last nerve!
Give me the energy, all of it! Hold nothing in reserve!
Ooh, about that. What I just gave you was the last of it.
How did you know? Impossible!
Nowhere left to run, Frieza! Surrender now!
Yes, we've nowhere to run! Neither do any of you! I have an idea for you. There's energy left in that blade, correct? Hand it over then! I'll blast away the rift and send them all to hell with it!
You taught me something very important, Frieza. This, that the end justifies the means. That was your downfall, but not mine.
Wait!
Okay. Shenron's back to his senses and not a moment too soon. Shenron, please grant us our wish without delay. Everything and everyone Frieza messed up. Just, fix them like the way they were before.
I can only grant a single wish. Frieza made one, and it has been granted.
No, it wasn't. I was there the whole time. You weren't able to grant it in the end. Not to mention the fact, I think I deserve a little gratitude for saving your big scaly hide, yeah? I'm still waiting, Shenron!
compelling point. I will grant your wish, but it will take some time as I am tired.
Marvelous! So glad we're on the same page. This should take care of Canton City, but...
But there's still few.
Frieza hurt so many innocent people today, and few was laughing. Still, though, none of us could bring ourselves to despise him. Wanting to rewrite history into something more positive? While we all condemn his methodology, the desire makes sense. But attempting it, regardless of consequence, led to this. It brought about all this devastation. As Time Patrollers, it's our duty. No matter what it may cost us, we have to stop Fu's plan. It's a lot to take in, but that's the job. I need you to understand what's at stake.
Damn it! No, no, no! I have to think of something fast! There should be other timelines I can use! But how? Not even Frieza could pull that one off! How could I be such a fool? I was hopeful for a moment, but that was stupid! Hold on! My big mistake was relying on someone else to do it! Gotta do this one all by myself! 'Cause if I don't pull it off alone, then it will fail. And whatever else may happen, I can't let a future unfold without a hero like you. Hey, shh, don't fret. The pain's gonna be intense, but I won't let you die from it. That much I can guarantee. I don't believe it! You're seriously awesome!